What's up, guys? It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. Hope you're having a great week. I wanted to do this video today in regards to top 5 reasons why your Magic the Gathering portfolio is not going anywhere. I mean, it's very simple, not going anywhere. Or it's going flat, but basically it's going nowhere. It's plateaued. It's either gone downhill or plateaued or somewhere. And I want to give you those top 5 reasons, and I will go over specifically what I think are some very important key points to look at for those 5 reasons. And the first reason is lack of liquidity. What is lack of liquidity? That means you are, well, cashless, essentially. You are not, your portfolio does not have enough cash in its portfolio to balance out buying deals, making trades occur, making successful, buyouts that will, attract short-term and long-term gains. A lot of people are in this little mix here. A lot of people like to be over-invested into a market rather than liquid. And it's a very dangerous cycle because you rely solely on the market timing in which you bought the items, and you also rely on the market itself, if it's going to go up or down. And especially if you're not liquid, you're not going to have any kind of cash to buy at the dips. Very dangerous, actually. It's actually one of the most dangerous reasons why. Another thing is when you start selling when you're not market liquid, you end up having to take enormous amount of fees and hits onto your portfolio that are really unnecessary if you had more cash. So, for example, if you had an opportunity to buy out a collection, and this particular person wanted another $1,000, let's say a $50,000 deal, and you just didn't have the cash because everything's so tight, but you can give them more trade. But hey, the seller wants cash, right? The seller has the right to ask for it. You're not appealing enough, then you're just gonna lose the deal and lose opportunity. All right, so the second thing I look for in terms of portfolios that suck ass in terms of growth are lack of research. What the hell does that mean, lack of research? Well, I probably should start with that. Lack of research is someone who does not, have you met people who just literally just buy everything and they don't like research anything? They don't have no idea what it's really worth, but they're just so excited about buying what they bought. You can't help to like be a little bit like, laugh at them a little bit, kind of under your breath, because it's true. It's unfortunate. You try to explain to them over and over again, these people, that, hey, you cannot just buy something. You have to research what you've bought and understand where the market's heading, just like any other investment. Well, unfortunately, most people will fall in this category. They are impulsive. They do not look at the market data. They don't watch the video. If you're watching this video, you've actually made a step towards research because you're actually learning, hopefully learning, not trolling. Well, I should do a poll on that. Learning about how to research and how to have market data and get ideas and make decisions for yourself. That's huge. You gotta make decisions for yourself, ultimately. All right, another one is, number 3 is lack of diversity. What is that? Well, it's pretty simple, actually, right? Diversity is pretty much a variation of something, a variety of different stocks, or in investing case, stocks, in this case, Magic cards, Magic products, whatever. So the question is, a lot of people don't have much diversity in their portfolios. They're pretty much stuck in the same rut over and over again, and they buy the same cards in the same boxes over and over again. Let me give you a glaring example. Maybe this will hit home. Some of you, a lot of you, may be buying, you know, newer boxes, and they've essentially bought the same strategy since Weatherlight, let's say. You bought a case of Weatherlight, you bought a case of, Tempest, you bought a case of Urza's Block, you bought a case of Innistrad, Dragon's Maze, Cons, you may have increased the case in buying, whatever. You have the same exact blasted portfolio. All you have is Magic sealed product. Why in the world would that be a horrible strategy? Well, you'll be asking me, well, Dan, sealed product's great. If you think about it, like, if you would have bought like a case of Lauren, that's a lot of money. Or a case of Worldwake, oh, that's a lot of money. You're right. But markets change. And because of that reason, you need to understand that you cannot stick with that same buying strategy and have diversity in your portfolio. You gotta not just buy sealed product. You gotta go to the single market. You gotta buy the rarity market. You gotta buy maybe artwork. You might have to buy other type of things that will balance your portfolio for long-term and short-term gain. That's the problem, is a lot of people are so stuck in the same old ways. It's pretty embarrassing. It reminds me a lot of elderly people. No offense to elderly people, but it's true. If you've met elderly people, your parents, a lot of people in that generation tend to stick with what they know. The saying goes, keep your nose on the grindstone. Literally, I think grindstone's a card, right? And what you're doing is you're just sticking to what you know. You're keeping focus on what you know. And I have to agree that that is generally the case in a lot of other investing modules for conservative routes. But for Magic, you gotta be able to do a little bit of risk, because otherwise it's not gonna work. It's very interesting there. All right, a fourth thing I would mention to people that I think people tend to fall in this category also is the lack of action. Lack of action. That's it. Have you met people who just don't really make decisions? Who not only are they not liquid, but they also don't make any decisions on how to change. Lack of action basically means someone who is confused. Someone that doesn't understand how to, is always like trying to ask for all this advice, but never make any decisions whatsoever. It's all a big, like, in the air. Have you met buyers who always like pester you and ask you about what is good, what's bad, but they never buy anything? They never have any action towards what they want to do. And no offense to buyers who contact me, but I think I'm not talking about buyers asking what you think the market's going to go and all that, but if you're always asking the same questions over and over again, and then if someone gives you the answer and you never make any changes or any kind of position into those things, you're really never going to grow your portfolio. It's going to be a constant you have cash, but you're not working the cash. You're also not willing to work any of the cash because you're afraid of everything. It's really weird. I don't know. Have you guys seen that example before where that's the case? It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. All right, and the very last thing, and this is a little doozy, this is one that's going to probably change your mind a little bit, is the number, I probably call it one of the top reasons why, this is top 5 reasons, but this is one of the top reasons why your portfolio is flat and it is not going anywhere, is you lack, here it is, you ready? You're not going to like it. No, it's not lack ambition. Calm down, everybody. Freeze the video. Throw something. Get some, what is that called? Oh, paper, toilet paper, put it on your head, whack something hard, and then turn the video back on. All right, Sorry, let's focus. No, the fifth thing is this. Is lack of business sense. Wow, okay. This is probably the most generic thing I could put into words, but it's like this. Business sense, business is, some people are natural at magic, right? Playing magic. Some people are natural business people, natural negotiators, natural marketers, natural salesmen. Some people, the thing is, you have to understand, this is true. This is gonna be mind-blowing to you, but it's true. You probably wonder why people pay for these high-end cards I sell. You probably wonder why people buy from me, and sometimes they buy from Star City or other people. They buy at prices higher than what market is. Well, that's the business sense. That's the business skill that is of marketing, sales, and advertising. Those are the trifecta. And I'd probably say negotiation also. Why not? Quadfecta. Yeah, negotiating. You have to understand that everybody has their business technique, and everybody has their relationships that you build. But really important is that you have to build relationships in long-term relationships to have successful sales. If you don't, people will move on. And that's the thing, is even if the item you sell is like $1, if you treat that customer with disrespect and lack business sense, then you're going to essentially lose that customer. And you know how they're saying, they're going to go tell all their friends, all that kind of stuff. I made this video about LGSs. You know, look at my videos about why this one LGS just not want to show me their product, and it was just kind of like a mind-numbing experience. Like, why in the world do you have an LGS, but you're not willing to share and show your product for sale? It just doesn't make any sense, right? You would think that the LGS wanted to make sales, but really what they're doing is they want to make it more challenging for the buyer to do business. And there's LGSs, right, that don't treat their customers well by having crappy bathroom stalls, expired food, bad lighting, horrible security. Do you know where I'm going with this? It's just business sense. The whole thing, the experience. Call it lack of a business experience, but that's not an excuse to treat customers like shit. I have to say, this is probably the number one, because if you're not willing to change as a business person, the other four things don't really matter, right? They just don't matter, because it doesn't matter if you know how to buy cards, make deals, whatever. But if you treat your customers like shit, you give them an environment of shitty experience, and it's just, you're busy playing EDH or Commander with your store people rather than doing business with them. I get that you're doing a relationship, but they also will see you as someone that's not growing a business. They will respect you more if you stop playing Magic all the time and you pick up a mop and put it on that bathroom floor and clean the shit up. Seriously, that's how it goes. All right, guys, what are your guys' top 5 things? I find these 5 things really critical. I'm sure you'll add another 1 or 2, but I personally think that these are 5 important things that people should look at because their business or their portfolio or whatever is stagnant or they have declined. And these are key reasons why. All right, you guys have a great day. Hit thumbs up, subscribe to the video if you like it. We got lots more videos coming, lots of interesting topics coming up, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.